Hello everyone and welcome to the Deep Blue Renegade podcast. My name is Molly, also known as the Deep Blue Renegade. I'd like to welcome you guys to episode 151. Today is Saturday, October 1st, 2016, and I'm glad you could join me today. It was like, coffee. So, outside. I am so excited about being outside. It has been way too long. For better or for worse. So, let me show you what I'm up to. So I am still working on the Captain America socks. They are like one stitch away from having the gusset, or whatever, like part of a row from having the gusset be done. And then I have a long swath of stockinette to do. So, in comparison, we're talking a lot of foot left to go, but it'll be pretty mindless knitting in the meantime. So, coming along. So hopefully I'll have some nice mindless knitting time on these guys, and then I can stick in my toe and put a fork in it. So, these are for the Dear Sweet Level 1, so they are longer than my normal, but probably skinnier than my normal too. So, skinny chicken legs. The yarn is, what is it? Chinchilla is 1955? 1957? Yeah. But now they have a different name, which is, I think, Stories 1957 or something like that. I haven't necessarily seen any yarn like it before. I'll probably end up submitting it to the self-striping knit-along, actually, because it is striping yarn. Or it's like striping yarn in an over-dye or something like that, because there's very clearly the red and the brown, and then the dark blue that make up the stripes in this, so I'm pretty sure it's self-striping. It was subtle, that's for sure. The other thing on my needles is my virtual Rhinebeck sweater, aka the Delancey cardigan. So I was cruising on the arm last night and then realized that because I had changed the density of stripes that I needed to actually stripe my short rows. So I put together a plan, but I guess it wasn't really a good plan. And I need to actually rip back at least a little bit to fix it. So I will have to rip back a little bit to fix it. So the short answer is that once I start establishing alternating colors and rows, I don't need to worry too much about it, but until then it'll be slightly awkward. But it is, I've never done a sleeve this way before, so that was an adventure and magic looping, which also wouldn't be my normal MO, but it was coming out pretty nice with the white. It was going to draw too much attention to my shoulders, so I'm like, eh. So after exchanging, the knitter wisdom concluded that figuring out a way to stripe in the short rows was going to be a good thing. So hopefully I'll get further along in the arm than that. I was hoping to have the arm done by the end of knit night, and then I ended up ripping it all out, so. Or like the cap, you know what I mean? So I think I'm close to hitting upon what needs to be done. I just haven't had a chance today to sit down and actually do it, because I've actually been doing projects around the house today. So, such is life. But spinning, yay! Oops. Spinning wheel is bumping the camera. But I am plying. This is the Enchanted Knoll Farms Happy Hooves bat. It is coming up as the sort of weight of yarn that I wanted it to be. If we wander over here, I can show you. This is my ball of singles from my new ball winder. There were some growing pains with the ball winder. It is much more heavy duty than the Knit Picks one, so I was having trouble with like the thin spots in my singles and the breaking, but I'm not sure if I would have had the same trouble with any other ball winder. It's just the case where sometimes spinning on my fast flyer seems like an out of control chain reaction. And like there are definitely regions in there that are very, 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 very twisty, and there are regions which are so stinking thin, I don't think any amount of pressure would have resulted in it being okay. Sometimes you can't predict these things. But I am liking how it is turning out. I'm liking, sorry for the bump, I'm liking the greens and blues and purples, and it's going to be a really gorgeous 3-ply. And it softened up quite a bit in the plying, so that was good, because that was a concern. Because the singles were quite spun. I don't think I was drafting fast enough for being on the fast flyer, if that makes any sense. I was hoping to finish before recording, and then it became clear that I was not going to be able to do that, so I was like, okay, whatever, record, and then I can go back to flying. And that gives me a chance to, like, whatever, finish the yarn, wash it, do all that fun stuff, and probably get something new on the wheel. I'm not sure what that something's going to be yet, though. There are a lot of options. I don't know if I'm just going to keep spinning sock yarn until satisfaction comes. Surely there is a way that makes sense. So we shall see. It may be that I just end up picking the nest and whatever, going through all of my nest. I know, because I also, it's almost like I have to go and prioritize, like, which ones I really want to spin, to make sure that I try to get through as much of it as possible. But I am pretty far behind at this point. Excuse me. So, it's looking like this ball is finally collapsing. I haven't broken into the other one. And then my pigeon roof fibers is still a very large ball in this bag, so I didn't end up making any progress last night on it. And maybe that was, I think, my plan last week, was I was actually just gonna sit down and focus spinning on this guy for some time. We shall see. It's definitely the perfect fiber for a spindle project, so I don't mind that so much, but I don't have too many things planned right now, travel-wise. I think I have intentions, but no plans, if you know what I mean. It's probably a little too late in the afternoon for coffee, but it is super duper delicious. Alright, let's see. There's very high likelihood that after I finish this guy, which you can't see right now, that'll probably be my next pair of socks, and I'm probably going to be keeping socks on my needles for quite some time. And I'm not sure if, because I do have another project that's been following me around, as they do sometimes, which is in my bag of good intentions. is this guy here and doing, I believe, Out of Darkness with it. And it is a super duper gorgeous cobalt blue, so that could be very exciting. And it's hanging out in the knot bag that Beth gave me, so. Along with a bunch of beads. So I haven't figured out bead choice yet and whether or not I need to switch anything out, but so far I'm not too worried about it. They definitely, the Out of Darkness starts incorporating the beads very early, so you do have to choose fast. And then, whatever, other vague intentions. It may be that I actually break out that silk handspun I made, so that would have been my second bin spin. Because I think you had to knit with 6, and I haven't even spun 6 yet, but I don't know. It was an interesting auxiliary challenge, and I probably have to figure out the right pattern for that one. It may turn out that it's something along the lines of like Hitchhiker or something like that. Or something sort of like meshy, if that makes any sense. So lots of like lace. I could see lace being a definite possibility there. But like mesh lace, you know what I mean? Or like some sort of like Mobius mesh lace thing. I'm just... it probably needs to stay in the sun. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm coming up short. Oh well, whatever, such is life. It was a quick episode. I'm probably getting to the point where you're like, why aren't my projects done yet? So, oh, I'll have to work on them for them to be finished. So, with that, I should be able to record next week, so that will be the 8th. The 8th or 9th. Well, I'm gonna keep holding out that I will try to record on the weekend, but if I fail at recording during the day and Saturday, I'm gonna have to record during the night on Sunday, so such is life. Hopefully things aren't too crazy tomorrow. I'm hoping for a chill day, but I may not get it. So, anything else I wanted to share with you guys? I think that's everything. So, I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I look forward to talking to you guys next week. So, take care, guys. Bye-bye.